Hello, everybody. I don't know how to look. Good morning. Good morning. If you watch this later on, hey, man, I got a lot of seeds in my water. All right, time to drink water and get ready for this day. Whew. Let's just get ready for this day. Hello. So it's Monday. Hopefully, you're having a fabulous day starting out. We can't be going into these Mondays acting like, you know, we are here. We are alive. We are awake. Good morning. And we got jobs, y'all. Let me just say that we actually got jobs. So let's not discount the fact that we going someplace to make some money. It might not be the most perfect place. It might not be where we want to be right at this moment, but we can, take care of ourselves, and that is what is important. So I know sometimes we be like, "Oh, Monday." I say it too, but I'm trying to change the narrative in my head. So let's change that narrative. The narrative is, "Hey, we are about to make this money. And we gonna be okay doing it. We gonna be all right." What is going on with this layout? No, I don't know. Right, right. Funding your dreams. See what I'm saying? These places be funding our lives and the things we doing. So, hallelujah, hallelujah. Let me put this eye cream on. So that's what we're gonna say this morning. We're gonna say, hey, it's Monday. Time to make these coins and all that other good stuff. That's what we're gonna say. That's what we're gonna say. So anyway, I want a jasmine body wash. I know that's very random, but I do. Because I find that it's hard to find a jasmine body wash. So I said I'm just gonna go on and get me a a body wash, an unscented body wash that I like, and just add some jasmine oil to it. I think that's what I think I'm gonna do. Because I can't find one. So I think that's the way to go. Unscented, just make me some, okay? All right, so what am I putting on now? Oh, this. Hey, Kaylin. All right, so let's talk about this goofy ass shit I'm seeing. This mob wife, mob girl aesthetic. Remember we had the clean girl aesthetic when everybody was trying to look like, put on a whole face of makeup, but don't look like you have on a whole face of makeup, which I thought was stupid in itself. If you're going to do the clean girl, then just don't wear no damn makeup. But no, everybody wanted to put on 17 pounds of makeup, but we're going to look like we don't have makeup on. Now, they're calling this the mob wife aesthetic. I swear to God, these young people ain't got shit better to do with themselves. But to try to figure out something to call something. So it's supposedly looking like you from the Sopranos or something. So they're saying it's like, a much more dramatic face, a darker lip, and a messy bun, and dark glasses, and dark clothes. I'm like, are y'all serious? The thing is, they doing shit over and over again, recycling and recalling and stuff. And I'm like, do y'all know that's what y'all doing, or do y'all really think y'all being creative and innovative? That's the thing. I often want to ask the person who comes up with this and the dumbass people who follow it, did y'all really think y'all was being creative and innovative, or did y'all just figure people sheep and they gonna listen and let's see if they'll believe this one? I'm betting somebody put some makeup on. Somebody in the comments said, "Oh, you look like a mob wife," and then it became the mob wife aesthetic. Hence, some stupidity was born. That too, but they ain't gonna call it chola because that ain't cool enough at the moment. So now it's becoming aesthetic. And these goofy people is like, "Oh yeah, let's call it an aesthetic." And now everybody's running around doing this look. It's like, and the other thing that kills me is the no foundation look with 2 pounds of concealer on. Like that makes it different. I saw something. This girl was post. First off, I'm like, that sounds. Yeah, you can see it on TikTok, on IG. Just do mob wife aesthetic. I think they call it mob wife aesthetic. And the thing with that, when they're doing I'm not using foundation, they're putting concealer all over their face, which is basically putting on foundation. It's like you look stupid because you're using up a lot of product, and concealers are in smaller, you paying a lot more for that bullshit to use it up that fast. Because my question is, how often do you go through this damn concealer that you use? Because have you seen where they like swiping their whole face with concealer and then blending it in and like, I don't use foundation. Fuck, you did. It's called concealer. Ain't that the same thing? I mean, like I saw when I finally had to say something, I was just like, you might as well just put on some foundation for all that concealer you put on. Because the first off, these young girls, these young people, with the amounts of concealer they put on, it's like, how much are you concealing? Are you concealing state secrets? Are you concealing what's in your heart? Are you concealing the the cure for the common cold? What are you concealing under all that concealer? I mean, like, for real. I'm like, is it right? Okay, well, that makes sense. Right? Okay, I'm gonna give you. Okay, I get that if you're just doing it in certain areas, but when they swiping it across their face, I mean, like, you have to see something. It's like fully their whole face, and then they blend it in. It's like, that's not no makeup. That's a lot of makeup. Hell, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. My braids look crazy. I have to unbraid these and rebraid them because when I sleep, they just get messed up. I had this really weird dream. Don't you? I wish that the weird dreams weren't the ones that stayed with me, and the little happy dreams were the ones I remember. I wish that was it. I wish that it was the happy dreams you remember instead of the weird dreams. It was various about somebody murdering somebody. I was like, did I have a dream about this? You shaved off all your hair? Did you? And how do you feel about that? How do you feel about that right now? Since it's 8 people in here and only 2 people talking to me. That was a stare for the other 6 people. Okay. I mean, I haven't done it in a long time. My face too. I'm a little too fluffy. My face is a little too big. I'd have, Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Well, congratulations. And then I said that, and then 2 people left. Whenever you make statements like that, people leave. They be like, F you. I'm not going to stay then if you're going to like shame me about me not saying anything. Oh my goodness. I'm waiting to see if my friend is going to call me because she usually gives me a ride to work on Mondays. But she has not verified this. I'm like, hello, am I getting a ride to work or not? You know what I find funny is how you see the like, not to say they shouldn't be using it, but when the early 20-year-olds be trying to sell serum to people, unless you have, the pretty much the only thing is a 20-some-year-old. A lot of them have, especially when you see their skin and it's pretty decent. All they looking, pretty much all you need is something to like moisturize your skin. I mean, unless you're somebody who really does have some skin issues, but when they're like, "Hey, D'Angelo," when they're just like, you say you decorate, you say you decorate. You funny. I don't know. I think it's, listen, I've had short hair. Don't get me wrong. I've had short hair before short hair was in. I cut my hair off in the 90s. But when I see myself now, I'm not like the last time I cut my hair off short. I didn't really like the way I looked with it. Even though for years I loved it. Then it was like, I don't really like it. So I keep my hair now. I said all that to say I keep my hair now. I keep my hair. I keep my hair. So I think I'm aware Flower Bomb Midnight because I got it. Why is this on here janky? So since I got it, I might wear it. Those are, you know what? Honestly, when you wear stuff like Flower Bomb Midnight, we wear like flower bombs and stuff like that. You're gonna get compliments because those are what people are used to smelling. So they tend to get you a lot of compliments. Let's just be honest. People be like, "Oh my god, I get some girl." That's what they like. Oh, you went Amarune. You've been in a rose mood lately. Oh, this smells good. It smells like candy-ish. Because you were wearing the midnight rose. Oh, that's not smell like choo. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the ingredients or something. I did. I noticed you've been wearing them roses. Who you smelling sexy rosy for? See, now you know I'm gonna be all up in your business now. Right. You a rose hoe, but I'm just saying, who you getting all cute for? You getting cute for somebody. Because you been smelling real sexy rose. You been serving that up yourself. Ain't that the truth? Because that's what I be smelling sexy for. Right, remember Flower Bomb? So you said give me yourself, okay? Cause that okay now, okay, that's true, but some okay, so who's a secondary then? I mean, we always know good for ourselves though. I mean, that's just who we are. That's who we is. That's who we are. Do I have a black currency lotion? Question to myself. Self, do you have a black currant lotion? Interesting. I don't know. Then you got more than me. I think only have two Amaroots. Yeah, I have Golden Oud and Oud After Dark. Those are the only ones I have. Right. I'm pacing myself. I think uh there's some Paris Monte Carlos I want. Right, you have three, right? Cause so I think I want some more Paris Monte Carlos. I want Taif Rose, the Tuberose Absolute they have. So a few things that I want from them. Then I feel like I am complete on my. It's like we have these like ideas. No, I did. No, I keep looking at Mysterious Rose, and I still have not bought it. Alicia has Mysterious Rose because Alicia has 1,027 fragrances in her collection. Me too. See, I want that Taif Rose. I keep looking at it and then I don't get it. So I think I really got to refine this wish list of mine and then say, okay, this is what I'm really trying to get, because that's where I'm trying to go this year. I'm trying to, right. She has everything. She does. Exactly. Um, oh, hey. I got a couple of things to do too. I got to pay off this trip. Oh, I got to go get my passport too. Okay, let me put this on. But I'm like, what am I doing? No, doing. Ah. Oh, memo app. Do they? Can you even get that? I thought that was discontinued. Discontinued. What does that mean? What is global entry? I know I need to do the TSA stuff. Um, it's not a lot of field trips that go on anymore. Mm-mm. Field trips have become so okay. So here's the deal. Field trips have become very expensive, and in urban cities, um, they really can't charge the kids for field trips because if you are getting government assistance, um, okay, let me tell everybody we need to get that. And so when you so a lot of times field trips are really not, because they're very expensive for schools now, because they have to foot the bill of everything. The buses are expensive. Now, some things they can get, there's, discounted things, but it's like the buses. And honestly, these kids don't act right a lot of times. Now, I don't know, like on the elementary school level, but on high schools, That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, like, I know, like, not the school I'm at now, but I know schools that have been banned to go into like the movies because they've gone to the movies and the kids acted a fool, had fights in there, all kind of shit. So they banned y'all can't come back. So I mean, things like that have happened. Yeah. So I'm just saying. Whew. But yeah, the you would and I think also I think it's about getting like enough people to come. I'm betting that it's hard to get chaperones because when you're doing stuff like that, you kind of have to have parental involvement, stuff like that. I don't know though, because I will say like the preschool they try to go on one every month, but we pay for it. But see, like I'm saying, like at the kids in my high school, they don't think and I don't know if they get this from their parents and whatever, but they don't think they should have to pay for anything. Like on the preschool level, we be paying like $25 for these. We be paying like $25 for their field trips. But on the high school level, because these kids are so used to a lot of things being given to them in these last few years, people don't be wanting to pay for nothing. And that's the truth. They be like, hey, my dumb ass didn't check to see if those clothes were dry. Whew, I hope they are. Mm. Yeah, yeah. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope. And I think part of it is because, especially if you're talking about in urban areas, you have kids that are, that parents are getting government assistance. And if they are, you can't charge them for stuff like that. So, because like at my school, they don't these kids don't pay, these kids. No, this is something new. No, because public schools, my kids were in school, I had to pay for them. I don't know what has changed over the years, but I know that at my school, when they take these kids on a trip, they don't pay for them. They don't pay for them. Like if they, the school pays for their trips, because I thought that was so bizarre. I was like, ain't nobody, they don't pay for them. I was like, oh shit, okay, that's something new. But yeah, they don't pay for them. Now, I'm gonna ask somebody because I've been curious about how come they don't pay for trips. But yeah, they don't pay for no trips. Mm-mm. Can we say this? Let's talk about sunscreen for a second. Let's talk about sunscreen for a second. Directions. Apply to face and neck liberally 15 minutes before sun exposure. Reapply at least every 2 hours. Who actually does that? Who actually reapplies sunscreen every 2 hours? Exactly. Exactly. So the reason why I'm saying that is, so what's the point of putting it on? If you're out in these streets If you living your best life, you in and out, what's the point of it then? So what's the point of it? Because if we're supposed to be doing it like that, what's the point? Because clearly we're not using it right. So we getting a quick dose of sunscreen. I gotta put on some oil. So we getting some sunscreen, right? For a hot minute. And then we have no coverage. So what's the point? I just wanted to point that out to people. Because let me see, does this one say it too? Because I got two right here. Right. Apply liberally 15 minutes before sun exposure. Reapply after 80 minutes of swimming or sweating. Right? Swimming or sweating. Immediately after towel drying, at least every 2 hours. Right? My thing is, have we ever tested it that it actually does a whole lot of work to help us? Because everybody tells us it's helpful, but do we really know this? But so my point is, really, what's the point of wearing it? Because it really, no one is following the directions. Because if they say we need it every 2 hours, ain't none of us really getting sun protections. So we might as well not put the shit on. Okay, but you do this when you're out of town, QM. But it's summertime here. Do you reapply when you're at home? Because it is like, or is it because you're on vacation, so you're really out? Like when you're at home during the summertime, you might be inside more. But I'm saying, what's exactly? So, what's the difference between being home and being on vacation and putting on sunscreen? Because we feel like, oh, I'm on vacation, I need to be sunscreening it up. I'm just saying. And then you see, they say if you sweat, you need to put it on immediately. So if you out in the sun while you sweating, it ain't helping you because you need to keep reapplying it. But it says if you're sweating, you need to put that shit on immediately. Right? So I'm just saying, are we really doing something? Are we just faking? Are we just making ourselves feel good because it really ain't doing nothing? Okay, but the problem is that if we're not putting it on every 2 hours per what they say, it really ain't helping us anyway. Okay, I think I have a spray around here too. But so the thing is that while you're out on vacation, you're not wearing a lot of makeup then, right? Because does it affect your makeup? Just a question. All right, I'm almost ready to go. I need to. I I'm just wondering, are we really getting the benefits of it based on what they're saying? The actual recommended usage is. Are we? So so the point is that we're slattering ourselves with it when we walk out the door, but 2 hours later it ain't doing nothing for. So if we out all day, in let's say 3-4 hours, it's not doing anything for us anyway. So that initial, okay, yeah, it's gonna help at the initial, but is it like Like, so for instance, if I'm out in the yard, working in the yard, okay, I can put some sunscreen on because I'm probably going to be out there for a couple of hours. Okay, fine. Am I going to come back in and put on some more if I go back out? No, because we put it on one time. We do our skincare, we put it on one time, and then we think we're good for the day, and we're not. So I'm just saying, are we really getting what we need out of it? Or is this just some placebo effect? I'm leaning toward placebo. And they say we don't use enough anyway, because I've heard that, you're supposed to use like this huge amount in order for it to be effective. It's like, so what? Mm-mm. So I think it's just a placebo effect. I think it's okay to use it if you're going to be out because it will help you from not burning. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're going to be sitting outside, okay, maybe. But then you got to keep reapplying it because if you're sweating outside at the beach, it ain't going to do you no good either. All right, y'all. Right. Right. You say Melanie. Right. Right. See what I'm saying? All right, y'all. And then I can't stand. And then if you put too much on, the shit it peels on your face. You know what I'm saying? So let's just be honest. No one's using it. Yeah, you're supposed to use it everywhere. We should be using it everywhere. But the thing is with it, like right now, if I do like this shit is rolling off my skin, which is annoying. So then you're trying to find the right level so it doesn't roll off your skin. But like now, all this white shit coming off. Okay, let me go. I gotta make me some cauliflower rice to go with my. Ooh, I made me some curried curry ginger black beans and lentils for this week for lunch. Oh my god, it's so good. See, shit irritates me. Okay, I'm out of here. Y'all have a great day. I hope I put some things on your mind. All right. I have some super goop. I'm trying to use this up. This is supposed to be a mattifying one. This this is shine control. But all right, y'all. Let me go. See y'all later. Have a great day.